The Premier League is back, and it didn't disappoint so far. On Friday, we had Liverpool against Bournemouth. A lot of emotions, a lot of chaos, beautiful game of football. And on Saturday, we had 5 games, if I'm not mistaken, and all of them are very interesting. This video, we're gonna focus more on the games on Saturday because I've already made a video for the games on Friday. So stay tuned until the end. And if you wanna help the channel, it's very simple. Subscribe, share, comment down below. Take 1 second only to click that like button, my friend, and it will be much appreciated. Let me remind you very quickly about the game on Friday. Liverpool against Bournemouth. A lot of emotions because of Diogo Jota. Everybody knows about it. And some negative energy came with the racial accusations and all that. I've already made a video, like I said, for the entire game, so I'm not going to repeat. I wanted just to refresh your memory. We're going to now jump on the games on Saturday. The first game, Aston Villa against Newcastle United. It was boring. Nkosa got a red card, 66th minute, but it didn't change anything. You see exactly what Newcastle are missing. A proper goal scorer. They don't have anybody to score goals, and Isak still on strike. So they have to find somebody to score them goals. Otherwise, they're going to struggle. But Newcastle United really dominated that game. But nobody to finish the goals. Look at the shocking statistics that we have here. So in terms of shot, Newcastle have 16, and they were playing away. On target, they only had 3, but it didn't do anything. They dominated in terms of XG. They dominated in terms of ball possession and everything. But there's really nothing special to really mention from this game besides the lack of goals and the red card. We move to the second game of the day on Saturday. Brighton against Fulham, 1-1. Yeah, we saw some goals. O'Reilly scored an own goal for Brighton. Younes scored for Fulham, 90 minutes plus 6. Added time to get a draw away at Amex Stadium. Very good game of football, and you can tell it's still the beginning of the season. So the players are not really like 100% in shape. So still need a little bit of time to adjust things, but I saw some very good things from Brighton and also from Fulham. Let's go to some statistics here. XG 0.69 for Fulham, 1.54 for Brighton. In terms of shot, 10 for Brighton, 7 for Fulham. On target, 2 for Fulham, 4 for Brighton. So you can see here, it was a little bit balanced, to be honest with you. Ball position was almost 50-50, but it just was lacking just that little spark. And like I said, this is the beginning of the season, and you have to wait a little bit. Moving on from that game to Sunderland. Congratulations, back in the Premier League, and they made a statement today. They made sure that everybody understands that they are here to stay. Graham Potter and West Ham are in danger. I think Graham Potter can be sacked by Christmas if he doesn't improve result. 3-0 away that West Ham lost. Mayenda scored for them, Bola and Isidore. 3. And man, the stadium, the atmosphere in the stadium, the fans were there just to celebrate them coming back to the Premier League. It was absolutely insane. This game, I actually predicted 2-1 to Sunderland. I knew something was going to happen today. I knew that the Sunderland fans were going to give hard time to West Ham, and they did. And Sunderland, they didn't need a lot of balls. They had 36.8% possession, but they didn't care. Shot on target, 5 for Sunderland, 4 for the Hammers. And the rest of the statistics here, we can't get to the details, but congratulations to them, Sunderland, because they announced themselves back to the Premier League. Let's move on. Tottenham Hotspurs against Burnley. 3-0 to Tottenham. Thomas Frank has arrived. Richarlison with 2 goals. Somebody said something on social media that Richarlison always do good when the World Cup is approaching. And today he was very good. And that goal, oh my Lord. We already have a Pushkash Award contender here. The best of the season, the best goal of the season contender. That Richarlison bicycle kick. He did it in the World Cup. You know, Qatar 2022, he scored almost a similar semi or volley or whatever you want to call it, overhead kick. So Richarlison with 2 goals and Mohamed Kudu. Oh my Lord. What a player Tottenham Hotspurs got. And on top of that, they are trying to get not Mohamed Kudu. Eze. Iberici Eze. They are trying to get him from Crystal Palace. And if they can get him with the quality of Mohamed Kudus, Lord have mercy, Tottenham are going to surprise many, many people. They dominated in terms of everything, really. 67.8% possession, XG 2.33, shot on target 6 only, and 4 for Burnley. Total shot 16 for Tottenham Hotspurs. You see that it was domination FC. Thomas Frank is a very good coach. Unfortunately, he couldn't win the Super Cup for Spurs, but I think the future is bright. Moving on. Wolves against Manchester City. Wolves started this game very, very well. I was impressed, but when you don't score goals and Manchester City scores, there's only one winner here. 4-0. They lost at home, Wolves. So Haaland scored a couple of goals. Very, very beautiful goals. Renders, 37th minute. And Ryan Cherki announced himself with the first goal in the Premier League. City, I predicted them to win the league this season. If you haven't checked on my predictions, I still maintain that they're going to win it. It's not going to be Liverpool. It's not going to be Arsenal. It's going to be Manchester City, in my humble opinion. So, in terms of possession, almost 60%. So, you can tell it was domination, just like Pep Guardiola, the way he likes it. So, it might be a very, very long road for Wolves to maintain themselves in the Premier League this season. Let me remind you the table temporarily so far, because there are games on Sunday and one game on Monday. So Manchester City are top because of the goal difference. They got 3 points. Everybody that won got 3 points. If you drew, 1 point. You lost, on 0 points. So it's very simple to understand. So City, top of the table, plus 4 goal difference. Sunderland are second, plus 3 goal difference. Tottenham Hotspurs are third, plus 3 goal difference. And Liverpool are fourth, plus 2 goal difference. And the rest, they got 1 point or 0 point. So now it's a lot of pressure for the teams that will play on Sunday, like Chelsea, Arsenal, Manchester United, because you don't want to be left behind. Of course, everybody is going to say it's just the beginning of the season. Even if you lose, you have time. But listen, there are certain games that you will regret losing. So you have to start getting as many points as you can. So tomorrow, Sunday, we have Chelsea against Crystal Palace, a big London derby. I made a video about it on the Green Turf YouTube channel. And Chelsea are struggling with injuries. The defense is in crisis now. Colwill out for the season. Tosin Adarabia, you got a knock. And it's going to be very interesting to see the lineup from Enzo Maresca against Crystal Palace. Nottingham Forest, who've been doing very well on the transfer market now. Omari Hutchinson and some other key players. It's going to be interesting to see how they do with Brentford, who lost their manager and lost a lot of players. It's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen. Manchester United against Arsenal. Very tough game for both teams. I have a cheeky feeling here that United might do it. Yeah, they might win against Arsenal. So stay tuned for that game tomorrow. And on Monday, the last game of Premier League 2025-2026, match week 1. It's going to be Leeds United against Everton.